up, everybody? How y'all doing? How you doing? Guess what time it is? It is time for the weekly forecast. Weekly forecast time for all my signs. Another week has come and gone. They just be flying by. Choom, 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 choom. So we're getting closer and closer and closer to this damn retrograde season coming to an end, aren't we? At least Mercury, that's the one I'm counting down on. I got such a heavy Virgo influence, that one fucks me up the worst. I got Virgo moon and rising. But I was born during a Mercury retrograde, you know? I heard somebody one time say that if you're born during a Mercury retrograde, it won't fuck with you like it does everybody else. I don't know who the hell thinks that, but I have a lot of evidence to the contrary. Because on February 5th, 1988, Mercury was in retrograde, and that shit fucks me up the day I was born. Anyway, though, enough babbling about that. So, for those of you in need of a personal reading, the information is in the description of the video. Yesterday, we had an awesome weekly live reading session. And you can still pre-order a $25 reading anytime on my website. They're read in the order of which they come in every Sunday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. I'm still currently doing 24-hour readings only, though, for the full personal readings. And also, we got, about another week and a half or so for my course. Manifesting Financial Abundance before it goes bye-bye. So a few of you have bought it. Like I said, I dropped a little special Easter egg in there, y'all. The quantum physics behind how manifestation works. To me, hearing that information is what made it make sense to me. Is actually understanding how it works. And it's not just finances, it's everything. So it may be a weird concept to bite off and chew. It was for me when I first learned it. But once you fully wrap your mind around how it works, the science behind how the vehicle of manifestation functions, then everything makes sense. Like the last course, Attracting Your Divine Life Partner, that will make more sense. It all makes more sense. So, yeah, I have that in the course, Manifesting Financial Abundance. The link for that's in the description of the video as well. April 1st, that course goes bye-bye. Not 100% sure when I'm going to break it back out. So, all right, I think that's all I have to babble about. All right, let's just jump right into this. All right, Aries, let's see what messages we have for you. This deck definitely doesn't want to cooperate right now. How about this one? What are the messages for Aries, universe? Ooh, 9 of Cups. That's a good energy. That's a good energy. 9 of Cups. A lot of people think that the 9 of Cups is all about being single. And it can be. I'm not saying that it can't be, but it's about being emotionally independent. Meaning it doesn't matter if I'm single or not. I'm happy. I'm in charge of my own happiness. That's what that means. So, let's see what we got here. Ooh, Knight of Swords reversed. Well, okay. I think there is somebody that does want to talk to you, but maybe you just appear to be a little bit too independent. Maybe. And honestly, I wasn't even going to say it, dude. I wasn't even going to say it, but it came out, man. The Tower card reversed. Past person. So, yeah, somebody from the past. They know what they want to say to you, but from the looks of it here, it looks like they're not reaching out because you appear to be happy where you're at. You appear to be happy, good, content with yourself and your life. from the outside looking in, it doesn't appear that you give a shit. So, yeah, kind of feels like this person's just kind of giving up on this and throwing in the white towel and just saying, fuck it then. So, okay, well, that's about, yeah, Two of Wands reversed. Could be a Taurus for some of you. I also have Libra, Pisces, Sagittarius. All right, could be anybody. Those are just energies. Let's get some advice for Aries. What's the advice? What advice do we have for Aries for the week? Five of Cups reversed. Ooh, Six of Pentacles reversed. So I don't know who needs to hear this. This may be kind of a specific message, but for those of you who maybe dealt with somebody that liked to play on your emotions, like, I kind of have a feeling some of y'all either know somebody or knew somebody that knows how to play on your emotions. They know exactly what heartstrings to pluck. They know what buttons to push to get what reaction out of you they want to get. There's a time and a place for everything. There's a time and a place to be selfless. There's a time and a place to be selfish. You never want to be one or the other only, okay? Being selfish doesn't intrinsically make you a bad person. Being selfless doesn't intrinsically make you a good person. Because if you're being selfish at the wrong time, yes, that can make you a bad person. If you're being selfless at the wrong time, that can make you a bad person too. There's a time and a place, and I think that some of you may be dealing with a situation or a person where somebody knows what emotional buttons they need to push. And it's okay. Put yourself first. This week, it's totally okay to put yourself first. You know, if somebody, here at the end of the day, if somebody really genuinely, truly loves and respects you, they'll understand. Now, again, there's a time and a place. I'm not saying just be fucking selfish all the goddamn time, but everybody needs sometimes to be able to step away and say, nope, everybody leave me alone right now. I'm doing me. I got to take a break. You know, I'm there for everybody all the time. I'm constantly giving. I've depleted myself dry. Not now. I got to take a break. If you got a problem with that, you can go fuck off somewhere, you know? And if somebody has a problem with you doing that, that's exactly what they should do. That's not somebody you need in your life. Think about that, okay? I don't really understand why that advice came through. But hopefully whoever needed to hear that knows what I'm talking about. So, okay, well, let's see what's going on with Taurus. What are the messages for Taurus for the week, universe? What are the messages for Taurus? Ooh, Hangman, waiting. Somebody's waiting. What are you waiting for? Hierophant, Eight of Pentacles reversed, Ace of Cups reversed. Oh man, see, Tower card reversed. Past energy. See, it happens every time. If I don't put a specific intention in, like, all right, we're going to see what's going on with the current relationship or the new relationship or your love interest. 95% of the time, past energy comes through. 95% of the time. Why? I think I know why. I don't have time to break down and explain why that is, but yeah, that's what always happens. So somebody here is waiting on a reconciliation. Is that you or them? Can't really tell who it is exactly. But with the overall energy there being the Hangman, looks like it's still a bunch of waiting happening here. Doesn't really look like there's a lot of forward movement happening. I think that the person that you're dealing with is afraid that you're still mad at them. Yeah, they're afraid that you're still mad at them and just do not give a shit about them. With Queen of Wands and Swords both reversed. Some of you might end up connecting with somebody at the workplace, though, is what I'm seeing. Because I'm kind of seeing, I'm seeing two things here. I'm seeing some past energy hanging on and some potential new energy coming in. And honestly, I'm thinking that for a lot of you, something long-term is coming in with the Empress there. But you may be kind of overthinking this a little bit. Temperance, Two of Wands. Look at this, man. This is March 2025 for you right here, man. This is one of the heaviest goddamn retrograde seasons we've had in a couple of years, to me at least. And everybody I know personally. You know, nothing is flowing smooth right now, dude. Nothing is. Nothing is. The energy is fucking thicker than Mississippi mud, bro. Okay, well, some of you dealing with a Sagittarius, could be a fellow Taurus, but I feel like that's you. The Empress comes out every time I read for Taurus. Got another Taurus card here. Also got Leo, but you know, it could be anybody. Those are just energies. Let's get some advice for Taurus for the week. So I'm seeing something new wanting to come in. I'm also seeing something old wanting to come back, though, at the same time. But honestly, it's not really looking like there's a lot of movement happening either way. Let's get the advice. What's the advice for Taurus for the week? Ooh, the Fool card. Page of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Well, okay. Okay. This is, during this time is going to be more important than it ever has been for you to take some serious inventory of your own energy. Okay. Only take a leap of faith if you actually have faith. Okay, now is not the time to take a leap of doubt. Okay, and only you know whether or not you have more faith than doubt or vice versa. If the doubt is outweighing the faith, it's cool. Just don't do it. Just step back. Anybody new wanting to make their way in, keep them at an arm's distance. Let it be known, I'm not really sure exactly what I want right now. You know, we can kind of get to know each other and talk a little bit if you want, but I ain't promising nothing. You know, there's nothing right now. I'm going to preach this till my face turns blue for the next 2 weeks, y'all. March 2025, and probably a little bit of maybe even the first week of April too, is going to be about laying low. Laying low. Okay, so the vehicle like has water in the gas tank right now, you know, and this Pisces season is burning off all that water in the tank. Aries season, all the water in the gas tank is going to be burned out and it's going to be time to go. But while there's still water in the tank, relax. Just let the vehicle sit and idle for a little bit and let it burn that shit off. See what I'm saying? So, also too, as far as the past person goes, it's going to be in your best interest to close out this karmic cycle however you see fit. Okay, don't let a new relationship distract you from past shit that needs to be healed from. And don't let time bury it under your subconscious mind. Okay, just keep in mind you're always wanting to reflect back on past energy that's weighing you down. Because at any given time, we're all carrying past energy that's weighing us down. I'm not saying wallow in your past. I'm not saying do that. I'm saying reflect on it just enough to make sure that you're releasing the energy that's weighing you down. Okay? All right. Gemini. Gemini. What are the messages for the Gemini family? This deck's not wanting to cooperate. Gemini. Boom, boom, there we go. Ooh, the Chariot. Some of y'all dealing with a Cancer, possibly. Knight of Wands, 10 of Coins. Oh, man, this feel like new love coming in, though. Hey, this feel like new love coming in. Woo! Damn, dog. Woo! What you been doing? What you been manifesting? This looks very sudden, abrupt, and unexpected. So you may end up in communication. Looks like communication coming in. This looks brand new to me, honestly. It don't look like anybody that you're aware of or anybody that you... I mean, I guess some of you could possibly be aware of their existence. I don't think most of you are, though. But even if you are aware of this person's existence, I don't think it's somebody that you have your eye on. You know, like it may be that one person at the workplace that you know who they are, but they don't take up 1 square foot of space in your head. You know, I go to work, I know who they are. Every now and then I say what's up at lunch. But other than that, this person never crosses my mind. But for the majority of you, I think this is a totally brand new person. And man, I'm seeing that there is some massive potential. Massive potential. I don't know, though. This is the only thing that worries me a little bit here. Well, and this, the Knight of Wands and the 7 of Wands. So this person's energy may kind of trigger your defenses just a little bit. You may be concerned that they're just coming across a little bit love bombing. Maybe a little bit concerned that they're a little immature, maybe. Man, I feel like you're starting a whole new cycle, though. Thank you, Pamela, for the super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. All right, well, let's get some advice for Gemini. What advice do we have for the Gemini family? Boom, 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 boom. 7 of Pentacles reversed. Don't try too hard. Don't try too hard, okay? So, wow, there's a few messages here. First of all, I don't know who needs to hear this, but don't try too hard. You should never find yourself in a situation where you're trying too hard to make someone like you, okay? If you're driving yourself nuts trying to figure out how to act around somebody, that's probably somebody you don't want to be around. You know, be fucking you. I hate to sound trendy and cliche, but be fucking you 100%. I got news for everybody out there. It don't matter what you do. You're going to have haters. You know that, right? You know that, right? Even the fakest, most people-pleasing ass people on the planet still have haters. You are never, ever gonna make everybody like you. Ever. It does not matter what you do. You're going to have haters. So what's the point in being fake? What's the point? What's the point in trying to please or impress anybody? If you're fake as fuck, some people are gonna like you, some people are gonna hate you. If you're 100% authentic, some people are going to like you, some people are going to hate you. Why not just fucking be you so you know who really likes the actual you? You know what I'm saying? Also, Also, and this is only, I think, for those of you who are still kind of holding on to hopes to get back with a past person. This is saying Death card, Six of Swords, Karmic Wheel, Eight of Cups. It's time to slam the door on the past. Time to slam the door on it. Slam the door on it. If the universe took somebody out of your life and put them in your past, that's where the universe wants them. Leave them there. All right? Okay, but don't jump head first willy-nilly into anything right now. Let things roll the way they naturally want to roll. Like I said, now's not the time to be jumping head first into anything, forcing, fighting anything. It's going to be a roller coaster. There's going to be ups and downs and speed bumps and just times where you're just straight up out of alignment. You know, me and my wife were at the mall earlier, and all of a sudden, boom, we're like, whoa. She's like, why does it feel like everything is wobbly? I'm like, I know, I feel that shit too. I'm like, whoa. The energy is just so fucking heavy right now. Lay low, let things roll the way they naturally want to roll. Let's wait till Aries season. Not even Aries season. Let's wait till April, okay? All right. That was Gemini, right? Cancer. 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 What are the messages for the Cancerian collective? Three of Pentacles. Some of you dealing with somebody at the workplace. I know that's not all of you. Some of you dealing with an earth sign. I also know that's not all of you. But let me see what else comes through here. Ooh, the Emperor. Some of y'all dealing with an Aries. Some of you have kids with this person. Okay. Well, whatever kind of situation this is, it's hard to tell. You know what this honestly looks like? This looks like an on and off relationship, honestly. So I feel like there's a decent handful of you that have already been on and off with this person. But even if it's not on and off, it feels like if you're not careful, if this is a current situation, it will be on and off. It feels to me like somebody that you just don't communicate with very well at all. And I don't think that's necessary. I think that the two of you could build something really solid and stable and successful. Because we got the Emperor and the Empress. That's divine, masculine, and feminine counterparts, man. But somebody bringing too much codependency energy to the table here. And it's put a permanent dent in the connection. You all just aren't speaking the same vibrational language. It's too much of a vibrational mismatch. So this is something that you're either walking away from currently or you're about to be. Some of you got ghosted, possibly. This is so... I'm trying to cover every situation here if I possibly can. Some of you dealing with a Scorpio also have Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Aries. Could be anybody. Those are just energies. Yeah. This feels like for the majority of you, this is either an on and off situation or potentially somebody from the past. That's what this feels like. But with the Death card, Eight of Cups, Lover's card reversed, it does feel like you're walking away from this. And the codependency card. Let's get some advice for Cancer. Let's get some advice. What's the advice for Cancer? Advice, 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 advice. Ooh. So don't chase the Ten of Cups, okay? Attract the Ten of Cups. How do you attract the Ten of Cups? By vibrating at the Nine of Cups frequency. See, we were born into and brought up in a system that brainwashes all of us into believing that no matter what it is that you want, No matter if it's a love relationship or a certain amount of money or your dream car or your dream house or your dream job, whatever it is, we think we have to get the thing first, and the thing is going to create the feeling that we're looking for. And that's backwards. The primary law is the law of vibration. The feeling is the vibration. The feeling is the primary law. We have to match the feeling, the vibration, first. And then we attract what harmoniously resonates with the feeling, the vibration. Okay? So I don't know who needs to hear this, but don't chase them 10 cups. Attract those 10 cups. The trick is figuring out how to match the vibration of love, happiness, joy, and abundance from within. That's the trick. And why is it so tricky? Because we've been so brainwashed in this system. It's all about worshiping things outside of us, worshiping materialistic things. And I get it, man. I get it. I was brainwashed into it too. It's tricky. It's tough. I'm not here saying that it's easy. But just know that you attract according to the frequency in which you vibrate. If I'm vibrating at a frequency of loneliness, brokenness, and sadness, the only way that I'll be able to bring a person into my life is if that person somehow matches the vibration of loneliness, brokenness, and sadness. And what do you think is going to happen? What's going to manifest if I decide to do that? Happiness, love, and abundance? No. Loneliness, brokenness, and sadness is what will manifest between the two of us. Now, that's the short, condensed, in a nutshell version. It gets a lot deeper and a lot more nuanced and convoluted than that. But if you can think along those lines, that's basically how it works. And that is on the list of the top 3 leading causes of relationship failure today. That's for everybody, not just Cancer. Everybody. So I would go on a little healing journey. Get that vibe right. Get that vibe as high as you possibly can. All right. Leo. Leo. What are the messages for the Leo family universe? 8 of Wands. Two of Pentacles reverse. 7 of Wands. Oh shit. Damn, dog. Tower card reverse for you too. And the 6 of Cups reverse. Past energy, dude. Past energy. So, I guess for some of you, it could be an ending being prevented or prolonged. Somebody could be, trying to prevent something from coming to an end. But when you got the past person energy next to the reconciliation card, kind of feels to me like somebody, and the karmic wheel. Don't worry. Well, fuck. We got so much back and forth energy here. This is what's confusing about it. Fool card upright, Page of Wands in the reverse, And then we got 4 of Cups, 7 of Wands. So it almost kind of feels like I don't really think this person's coming forward. I don't think so. I think they're either waiting for the right opportunity, or for those of you dealing with something that ended recently, they're giving you the silent treatment. If you're not dealing with something that ended recently, I think they're trying to get your attention. But I don't know, there's just too much tension here. Way too much tension. I think this person's way too scared to come directly forward. Now, it's not telling me why. Usually when that comes through like that, usually what comes through with it is that they're afraid that you're mad at them. They're afraid it's going to be a bunch of conflict. I don't have any of those cards here, so I don't know. Well, you got the 9 of Cups here, so maybe you just appear to be happy and content where you are. You don't appear to really miss this person. So They don't want to embarrass themselves by coming forward and you not wanting anything to do with them, you know? Could be a Sagittarius. I also have Pisces, Aquarius, Aries. Yeah, I think they're kind of wanting to give up on this, but they're having a hard time letting it go. They know they should give up on this, but they just can't bring themselves to doing it. All right, well, let's get the advice. What's the advice for Leo? What's the advice? Ooh, Page of Pentacles. Well, just be very careful. Be very careful what you react to, okay? Because you have to think, if somebody's doing something to try to get your attention, but they're not communicating with you directly, if you respond or react to an indirect attempt to get your attention, a lot of people like to take a mental note, like, oh, okay, that's how I get what I want out of you, clandestinely and covertly. So you got to be careful with that. That's why it's so dangerous to play that game with people. When you can tell that somebody's just trying to get a reaction out of you, you got to be so careful, dude, because they're going to fucking play with that. They're going to play with you. They're going to take a mental note and they're going to play with you. They're going to use that and play with you. So if you do decide to communicate with this person, if I was you, I would make sure that I am fucking rock solid, bro. Rock solid. Rock solid. Honestly, all I can tell you is what I would do if it was me. If it was me, I would just ignore the shit out of them. If it was me. Just because I know how manipulators work, dude. I know how they work. They'll poke and push and poke and push and poke and push until they get whatever reaction out of you they want. And they go, okay, there it is. That's what I got to do. And then they'll play on that. So just be careful with that. All right, shit. Virgo, let's see what we got for you. What are the messages for the Virgo family? Anything new coming in? Anything old coming back? What do we got for Virgo? Uh-oh, 5 of Cups. Somebody disappointed. 2 more shuffles, 2 more. Fucking spam call. That's bullshit, man. I even went to my settings and clicked silence all unknown calls, but it still blacks my screen out when they try to call and I'm live. It's fucking bullshit. Anyway, okay, let's see what we got here. Ooh, communication. Ooh, this looks like closure. This looks like closure. Yup, look at this, man. We got the Page of Swords. We got the Knight of Swords. We got the World card and the Judgment. That's closure right there. That is closure. But then what's the 5 of Cups all about? What's the 5 of... Why would there be the 5 of Cups? And if you're getting closure, if somebody wasn't wanting closure, right? Somebody here, I can't tell who, can't tell if it's you or them, but somebody wasn't really wanting closure. Somebody here is kind of hoping that maybe reconciliation could be on the table as a possibility. Maybe. But it doesn't. This is straight. Man, look, all these communication cards. Every communication card you could possibly ask for in the tarot came out in the same spread. So, yeah, okay, closure. Some of you dealing with a Libra. Also have Aries, Cancer, Sagittarius. Could be anybody. Those are just energies. Let's get the advice then. What's the advice for Virgo? What's the advice for Virgo? Death card, man. Time for closure. Hey, you want to make sure you're making peace with the past, though. Okay, I've had to give this advice a lot this month for some reason. So for those of you, because like I said, somebody here is disappointed because they weren't really wanting closure. Now, for some of you, it's you. For some of you, it's them. Now, for those of you in which it's you, if it's you that's disappointed because it's not really closure that you're wanting, still go through with it anyways. Still go through with it anyways. This is like one of the very, very, very few exceptions in which being fake is necessary. Okay? I know that sounds weird coming from me, but like I said, there's a time and a place for everything. There's exceptions to everything. When it comes to getting closure, when you're talking about your fucking life path, when you're talking about your energy, when you're talking about the energetic pathway that you're carving out for the rest of 2025 and 2026, you want to release as much energy as possible. Now, when it comes to getting closure, it's better to go through the motions and let it fall into place later, because it will, I promise you. It will. It may not feel like it. It may not seem like it. It may feel awkward, strange, and weird. It may feel depressing and upsetting. Go through it anyways. Let bygones be bygones. Extend whatever apologies you may owe. Accept whatever apologies that are offered to you. And just let it sink in. Let it sink in. It may take a little bit. Could take a few weeks. Could possibly even take a few months. But that will drastically alter the trajectory of your path. And as long as you're putting forth the effort, even if it feels funny, you'll end up finding genuine closure later on down the line. And when the universe brings you fucking blessings that will make you look back on this person and laugh, it'll make sense then. It'll make sense then. Yup, it sure will. It sure will. All right. Libra. What are the messages for the Libra family? Oh shit, 5 of Cups for you too. Who's feeling 5 of Cuppy? Who be feeling 5 of Cuppy, man? Ooh, that's you, boo-boo. There's that Libra card. That's the Justice. And the Death card. Kind of feels to me like you're having to make a head-over-heart decision. Yeah. You're having to make a head-over-heart decision, a decision that's painful to make, but you know it's what needs to be done. It may hurt like hell to make this decision. It may be painful as shit, but you know who you're dealing with. You know that you're dealing with a person, a dishonest, deceitful, lying, manipulative, backstabbing little fuckbag. And even though some of you have a real special place in your heart for this person, you know it needs to be done. Death card. Thank you, Gina, for the super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. You may even be overthinking this, wondering if you're making the wrong decision. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. especially when this person done showed you their true colors. Time and time and time again. Listen to this, y'all. There's two different types of apologies. There's the apology that you get when somebody genuinely feels bad for what they did. I think we've all done that, right? Done something you shouldn't have done, said something you shouldn't have done, and it just eats you alive. You know, you're like, God damn it, why did I do that, man? Oh, I'm such a piece of shit. I can't believe I said that. I can't believe I did that. Oh my God. You know, you feel that genuine regret, that sorrow for what you did. You know, and when you say you're sorry, it really means I'm fucking sorry. I really am, you know. Then there's the kind of apology where you're sorry that there was a consequence. You're sorry that you got caught, you know. Like when somebody gets locked up for a DUI. When they're sitting in jail, oh, you bet your ass they sorry. But why are they sorry? Are they sorry because they broke the law? Or are they sorry that they're sitting in jail? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Now, you know that if it was legal, you'd be drinking and driving. You ain't sorry for what you did. You know? Okay, so check this out. Check this out. And this is another little thing for everybody. Have you ever wondered whether or not you're actually a piece of shit? You ever wondered, am I a piece of shit? Well, here's a couple of questions you can ask yourself that'll tell you whether or not you're a piece of shit. If I could, would I cheat on my partner? If I was put in the right place at the right time and I was guaranteed to get away with it, scot-free, would I cheat on my partner? Or how about this one? If I could, would I steal from a store? If I went into this little store that I know for a fact has no fucking security, there's nobody in the store, and the cashier's out taking out the trash, and I know that I could make it out that door with a fucking Snickers bar or a pack of cigarettes, would I do it? If I know I could get away with it? Those are a couple of questions you can ask yourself. Nothing tells the truth about whether or not you're a piece of shit, like what you would do when nobody's watching. That's what tells your real character, what you do when nobody's watching. Think about that. So when you got somebody, because I feel like a lot of you are dealing with somebody who's already given you the same apology. You know, they keep doing the same shit, keep catching them talking to other people, and they keep accidentally slipping and falling in bed with somebody else accidentally. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. No, the fuck you not. No, you not. Think about that, y'all. All right. Scorpio. Scorpio. Boom, boom. Scorpio. Ho. Do-do-do. Scorpio. 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 What are the messages for the Scorpio family for the week? Uh-oh, King of Wands reversed. Fool card reversed. Ah. Ooh, I'm kind of feeling like, feels like something new trying to come in, but you're very hesitant. Very, very hesitant. Yeah, somebody wants to be in a relationship with you. You're very hesitant, though. I'm seeing a lot of things here. The first thing I'm seeing, somebody wants to be with you. You're very hesitant because you highly, highly, highly suspect that they're just a game player with a bunch of different love options. So, not really wanting to jump head first in with that person. Also, somebody wants to get closure with you. Okay? There's definitely an open door of opportunity for you to get closure with somebody. But man, I'm going to tell you what, you got blessings waiting on you. I'm going to have to see what the advice is here. Because when you get 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles in the same spread, man, these blessings When I say blessings, I mean blessings unlike anything you've ever imagined, unlike anything you've ever dreamed possible. Some of you just straight up don't think it's possible. There's some of you who are just straight up convinced that, nah, that'll never happen for me. That'll never happen for me. It's too good to be true. Wait till it happens. Wait till it fucking happens. And that's what's waiting for you. I'm going to have to see what the advice is here. Because you got energy hitting you from all different directions right now. A little bit from the past. A little bit, from something potentially new wanting to come in. See, man, Seven of Swords, King of Wands reversed. Let's get the advice. What's the advice? What's the advice? What's the advice? Ooh. Pay attention to how it feels when you connect with somebody. Now, here's the thing. I know I'm always trying to advocate that you feel out every connection that tries to make its way in. But where people get hung up is they try to figure out logically why it feels the way it feels. At the end of the day, it don't fucking matter. It don't matter. Okay, so let's talk about some of the reasons why you would feel a funny vibe, trying to connect with a new person. Okay, let's run through some of the reasons why a person would feel off. A, I'm intuitively picking up on something that's off about you. That could be why it feels off. B, I'm just so fucking unhealed and traumatized and broken that I view everything through a broken lens. And I'm completely incapable of picking up what you're putting down, even if you have nothing but the best of intentions. Or both of us are such a vibrational mismatch. Our energies come from such different fucking universes that neither of us are capable of picking up what each other's putting down. Those are the three main reasons why it would feel off when you're connecting with someone new. Are any of those reasons better than another? Are any of those reasons a good enough reason to lay a solid foundation and build a life partnership with someone? No. No. It doesn't matter why it feels off. It don't matter if it's you, if it's me, or if it's us. If it feels fucking off like that, we're not going to lay a solid foundation. We're just not. We're not. Don't be afraid to walk away from something that feels off. Now, give it a little bit of time. At least give it a little time to see if our energies can come click in together. I'm not saying you have to necessarily just run as soon as it feels funny. Unless you want to, I guess. Give it some time. Give it a little bit of time. But, after a certain amount of time, my personal thing is a month. A month. After 1 month, 30 days of us consistently talking, texting, hanging out, dating, especially fucking. If I'm still confused about you, you may not be somebody I want to lay a foundation with. Thank you, Fire Dove, for the super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. All right. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What are the messages for the Sagittarius family for the week? What are the messages for the Sagittarius family for the week? High Priestess reversed. Chariot. Some of you dealing with a Cancer. Well, okay. So whoever this is that you're dealing with, you're overthinking the shit out of this. Something feels very, very off. But, and we just talked about this in the Scorpio reading, but you can't, some of you are kind of overthinking this to the point where you can't tell what it is. You can't really tell if you're intuitively picking up on something that's off or if you're just tripping. Some of you are just straight up trying to ignore your intuition altogether because you don't want to even think for a minute that what this is you're feeling could be true. But something feels very, very off. Very off. So whatever kind of connection this is, I don't know if it's a past person, I don't know if it's a current person, new person, or potential love interest, but something doesn't feel right. And I feel like a lot of you are kind of trying to ignore it a little bit, kind of maybe waiting, hoping that feeling will subside. But it's causing a lot of tension here. And it's making it very difficult for this connection to move forward right now. So y'all are kind of stuck at a standstill. And tension's building. So, for those of you, for everybody except those of you dealing with a past person, if this person's currently a part of your life, I don't see separation happening. But if you are dealing with a past person, I'm not seeing the two of you coming back together right now. I'm not really seeing much of anything happening here. This week is a standstill. That's probably going to be the general consensus throughout the rest of the month of March, y'all. For real. Well, okay. Let's get some advice. Let's get some advice. What's the advice for Sagittarius? Ace of Pentacles reversed. Don't start nothing new right now. I don't know who needs to hear that. Right now is not the time to start anything new at all. Knight of Cups. Yeah. I think a lot of you have something new coming in. And that's okay. Just don't rush into anything right now. Yeah, see, World card. Okay, you're in the middle right now of a cycle closing out and a new cycle beginning. And this is telling me, honestly, those of you waiting on a past person to come back, quit waiting. Quit waiting. It's time to start a new cycle. This is a pretty direct message here, dude. Pretty direct. I know that's not all of you, though. But right now, like I've been saying to pretty much everybody, your cycle is closing out right now. What you're going through right now is the slow, gradual, transitionary process of the old cycle closing and the new cycle beginning. So allow that to happen naturally and organically right now. Now, if something new comes in and it kind of seems like things are flowing naturally and organically, okay then. Okay. But if you're feeling a lot of pushback, if the universe keeps throwing roadblocks in your way, you know, and during a retrograde season this heavy, that's going to happen a lot for some of you. You know, there's always going to be something that gets in the way. There's going to be something to halt plans. And, you know, it's going to happen every time you turn around. Relax. I know it's annoying as fuck, dude. I can't stand it either. But relax. Like, let's say, for example, you connect with somebody new. Say, let's hang out let's go have a drink this Saturday. And boom. Well, I got called into work Saturday. All right. Well, let's make it Sunday then. Boom. Oh, my mom needs me to come to her house and work on her car this Sunday. Damn it. Let's make it Monday then. No. Don't. The universe is telling you, no, not right now. No, not right now. No, not right now. When the universe keeps throwing roadblocks in your way, step back and say, all right then, universe, dude. All right. Okay. See, what most people do is they try to bulldoze through those roadblocks and force things to happen. Now's not the time for that. March 2025 is not the time for that. All right. Capricorn. What are the messages for Capricorn, universe? Messages for Capricorn. Ooh, 8 of Wands. Some of y'all dealing with somebody at a distance, possibly. Hang on. Some of you dealing with a Virgo. This feels like somebody way more into you than you are them. Actually, honestly, you know what this feels like? It kind of feels like you're really into somebody that's not that into you, and somebody else is really into you and you're not that into them. That's what this feels like to me. Feels like a big old game of push-pull. Nah, sorry. I'm not into you. I'm way more into this person who's not that into me. And if you pay attention, they're usually more into somebody that's not that into them, and on the chain reaction goes, you know. But I am kind of feeling like something new is trying to make its way in, but I'm just not really feeling like you're feeling it. Some of you aren't even really aware. You're either not aware of who this person is, or you're trying to ignore them on purpose. I can't tell which one it is. Could be a little bit of both, depending on who you are. Like some of you have no fucking clue this person's even into you. Others of you, you know, and it's like, oh, no. But I'm also, man, I'm seeing all kinds of shit here, dude. There may be something kind of new, very briefly try to make its way into your life. Somebody else. I'm seeing at least 3 energies here, y'all. At least 3 energies. I'm seeing somebody that you're into, somebody that you're not into, and somebody that kind of just feels like they're going to come in and out of your life real quick. You might be pulled in several different directions here very soon. Very well may be. Jesus Christ, man. Let me get the advice. This is giving me a headache just trying to read that. Getting a headache just trying to read that shit, man. What's the advice for Capricorn? What's the advice for Capricorn? Knight of Pentacles reversed. Star card reversed. 3 of Cups again, man. You know what? One person at a time. How about that? Let's focus on one person at a time. You know how many people come to me for readings and they'll ask me, okay, I'm interested in 3 people. A past person, this potential new person, and this potential new person. Who am I supposed to be with? None of them. Supposed to be with? You mean, who's your actual fucking person? Is that what you're asking? None of them. None of them. One person at a time. Let me tell you this. Do you believe that when the universe does finally bring you your actual person, do you believe you're even going to give a fuck about anybody else? Seriously? If you were standing right in front of the one person the universe picked for you right now, do you think that you would even consider anyone else? I promise you wouldn't. Are there any exceptions to that? Not that I've seen. I mean, I guess just to be realistic, we could say that there probably are, just because that's kind of the way things seem to go, but I've never seen it. I never, ever, ever in the history of ever, never seen somebody who, after they connect with their divine life partner, gives a fuck about anybody else. Nobody else. Nobody. So, remember, one person at a time. Just think about this. If I'm considering maybe this person, maybe that person, hopefully this person comes back, or maybe anybody else new if it's none of them. No. One person at a time. So, yeah, for those of you interested in someone, Hey, if you're unable to release that, I get that. I get that. But focus on them. Focus on what you're going to do with that and that only right now. So like if it's a potential new love interest, okay, your number one priority is what's going on with that person. Nobody else. Nobody else. You know, either I'm going to fucking do this with this person or I'm not. One of those two decisions needs to be made before you even think about anybody else. Okay? All right. Woo, that gave me a headache. My sage is still out there too. I got to remember to bring that in here. Aquarius. Aquarius. What are the messages for the Aquarius family? Aquarius. Oh, that deck said no. Aquarius. What are the messages for the Aqua fam? Seven of Pentacles. Six of Swords. Something you're having a hard time moving on from. We got Page of Swords upright, Ace of Swords reversed. So I'm kind of feeling like new communications coming in. I'm feeling like, honestly, a new start in love is happening. Okay? I'm also seeing something you're having a difficult... You're going through a very rough transition right now. Some of you are moving on from something you're having a hard time moving on from. But I'm also seeing something new here. A whole new start in love. New communication coming in that is leading to a relationship. But communication's not the greatest right now. Communication's a little bit weird, a little bit funny. And it kind of feels like you're at a point where you're a little bit jaded anyways. You don't have high apple pie in the sky hopes right now, to put it lightly, you know. Could be a Capricorn, could be a fellow Aquarius for some of you, but I feel like that's your energy there. This feels like something new. Something new, and you're really not 100% sure as to whether or not it's even worth putting forth the work, the energy, or the effort. I don't think it's somebody you currently know. I do not. But I'm also getting unfinished business with somebody from the past as well at the same time. You might just decide to explore other options, honestly. You might. This kind of feels like, I don't know if it's just because communication is so funny or what, but it's feeling like you're not feeling very positive about whoever this is you're communicating with. Not really. Not really. All right, well, let's get the advice. Whew, these energies are heavy today. What? What's the advice for Aquarius? What's the advice? Two of Swords. So don't make any solid decisions right now. Okay? Not right now. Like I've said 100 million times, lay low. Lay low. Don't make any solid decisions. Hey, if you're a little bit jaded, I get that. Okay. But don't make a solid definite yes or a solid definite no right now. If you're feeling a little bit funny, lay some boundaries and let this person know now's just not the greatest time right now. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I'm doing right now. We can keep communication open if you want, but I'm not promising you nothing right now. You know? So with the Two of Swords, Ace of Wands reversed as the main overall energy here, don't make any solid decisions yet. Not quite yet. I'm honestly feeling like for the majority of you, there's an opportunity that's going to make its way coming in from left field. That's what it kind of feels like. There's something very, very sudden and unexpected that's going to happen here in the next couple of weeks that's going to take you by surprise. So in the meantime, just relax, focus on getting your vibe right. Focus on just getting your vibe right, dude. Because that right there is the most challenging thing in these times right now. Just getting your vibe right. Just to the point to where I'm feeling good. You know, focus on that. And then let the universe do whatever it's going to do, however it's going to do it. I'm telling you right now, don't waste your time trying to figure it out. Do not underestimate the universe's ability to make something happen. Don't drive yourself nuts trying to figure out how to figure out who your divine life partner is, where to find them, when they're coming. Don't drive yourself nuts with that. The universe will bring them in when the time is right. I don't care if they're in fucking China and you're in Australia. I don't care. Trust me, the two of you will come together when it's time. Whew. Man, these energies are heavy, dude. Oh, all right, Pisces. Let's see what we got for you. Let's see what we got for the Pisces family, man. What do we got for the Pisces family? Ooh, there it is. That's yelling at me. Ooh, the Strength card. Some of you dealing with a Leo. King of Swords. This is somebody that I think wants to talk to you, but is holding back. Yeah. Somebody want to talk to you. They're holding back and resisting temptation, though. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I feel like this is something that you already walked away from with the Eight of Cups here. They may be acting like they don't give a shit, but trust me, they do. Trust me, they do. Could be a Virgo for some of you. Also have Sagittarius here. They know what they want to say. They just don't want to be the one to say it. So I think maybe they're either waiting. I don't know what they're waiting on. Either the right opportunity to come forward or waiting on you to come forward. It almost kind of feels like they're pretty certain that you're going to come forward. Pretty certain. I wouldn't say convinced because I don't have the Three of Wands here. But they're pretty certain that you're going to be the one to come forward. But honestly, I'm thinking that something new is going to make its way into your life before they even get the chance. I feel like something new is coming in and before they even get the chance. Yeah. That's interesting. That's interesting. It's not really saying very much about what new is coming in. It's just saying Page of Cups, Knight of Cups. Let's get some advice. Advices for Pisces. Knight of Swords. Hang on. Just be sure anything new that comes in, don't extend or accept any love offers right away. Not right away. Keep it at communication. You know, even if I'm not saying keep them necessarily at an arm's distance per se, but be sure that you keep communication open and talk and get to know somebody first before you extend or accept a love offer. Be sure you get a rock solid idea as to what this person's intentions are. You know, that's one of the quickest, easiest ways to find out whether or not somebody's playing with you. Set a boundary. I know we already talked about this a couple of weeks ago. Set a boundary. You want to know whether or not somebody's trying to manipulate you and play with you? Set a boundary. That'll let you know real quick. Because a person that's not trying to manipulate you will respect your boundaries. A person trying to manipulate you, though, they ain't about to respect your boundaries. No, the fuck they ain't. Oh, no, they ain't. So if I was you, I would wait until most of these retrogrades are over, if I was you. So, you know, hey, maybe you're dealing with somebody that's not into all that woo-woo stuff. Well, then, is that somebody you need in your life? Is it? I don't know how the hell anybody be doing that, man. There's so many people dealing with people who are completely spiritually asleep. How the fuck Do you get into a relationship with somebody that's spiritually asleep? How do you do that? I know some people will say, well, there's not very many people that are awake. I get it. I'd rather be alone now. I would. I'd rather be fucking alone. I'd rather be alone. What's the point then? What's the point of bringing somebody into your life that you can't really have a genuine conversation with? It doesn't really, truly, fully understand the path that you're on. Doesn't really relate to you vibrationally. Then what's the point of even having them there? And that's a serious question. That's not an open-ended question. I am alluding to a very specific answer. If I would rather have somebody into my life that I can't relate to at all, which basically boils down to the point that I'm not really all that happy with them, why do I have them in my life? Because I'm trying to fill a void. That's why. And that's what we don't want to fucking do. We need to make sure that void is already full. There should be no void. That's when you're a vibrational match to the person that matches the frequency of abundance once you're abundant from within first. See what I'm saying? So just feel it out, feel out intentions and set boundaries. Wait till fucking retrograde season's over, okay? All right, y'all, I feel like those were the messages all my signs of the zodiac needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget, the information for personal readings is in the description. And again, we got about another couple of weeks, another week and a half. And my course, Manifesting Financial Abundance, is going bye-bye. So that, that special little Easter egg that's in that course, the quantum physics of manifestation, I don't think I have that in any of my other courses. I'm like 95% sure. That's the only course that I have that in. So for those of you who have been working on manifesting for years and years and years, you know that there's more to it. There's something that's missing. There's something that everybody out there that's teaching it just isn't explaining. I felt the same way, and that's what it was. That's what it was. The actual science and quantum physics behind how manifestation works. And it's not just finances. Once you learn that, it makes it all make fucking sense. All of it. Doesn't matter what it is. Money, your divine life partner, your dream car, your dream home. All these things that they say, you'll find it when you stop looking for it. That'll make sense. When they say you can't worry about how and why and when, that'll make that make sense. It'll make it all make sense. You'll attract your divine life partner when you least expect it. It'll make perfect fucking sense when you understand the quantum physics behind how it works. You don't have to necessarily know the quantum physics behind how it works. This is just for those of you who have been trying every fucking thing for years and you can't figure out how to get it to work. You know there's something in there that's missing. I promise you that's what it is. Promise you that's what it is. But hey, maybe not all of you need to know that. Not everybody needs to know that. Some people, they figure it out, and then they don't need to necessarily know how it works. But that's mainly for those of you who have been struggling with it. So the link for that's in the description of the video. April 1st, that course is going bye-bye. I don't know when I'm going to bring it back. Anyway, though, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, y'all. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.